This is their admission prices. So you get your pass right here at the entrance. Give you a wristband. So right here at the front you have a map. I'm sure there'll be other maps. Alright, they got the Frank Buck trading post right here at the entrance area. I'm going to go in here and see about a hat. Alright, apparently they only have kid-size hats left. No adult hats. They're working on getting a shipment. So I will show you the rest of the gift shop before I leave. They do have stroller rentals right here at the front. And right outside the door of the gift shop, they have restroom locations. Hey everybody, Tom here for Tom's Road Trip, and I'm in Gainesville, Texas. And today I'm visiting the Frank Buck Zoo. You see, I'm not wearing a hat, as they don't have any adult-sized hats I just showed you in the gift shop. That's okay. I can go a few hours without a hat. Things happen. Don't always get hats. I will probably get a magnet later on. I showed you the little small map. It's a small zoo, but they have a nice variety of animals. Really nice day. Hopefully I'll get to see the animals. It's not really hot today, so hopefully everybody's gonna be out. All right, so from the entry area, we're gonna go down the stairs. If you do have a wheelchair or stroller, they do have a nice ramp that goes down. Now this is really nice. Definitely like this. Simply called the sculpture. All the different animals blended together. That is so cool. Alright, first animal we come up to is Caribbean flamingo. Oh man, I love their habitat. Here we go.
Look, you see they're actually different.
There we go. Flamingos are my second favorite type of bird. Just in case you are not aware of that. My favorite type of bird would be the kookaburra. Alright, next up we got black bear. I like this habitat. You get really close up to them. And here's the other one. And black bears do come in other colors. You can see this bear right here is got a brown color, but it's still considered a black bear. You can see the bear's habitat is pretty good size. It's all the way down to there.
These are black bears.
Very, very, very nice.
Do you want to move on?
They're just foraging. So we got a couple habitats here, but the sign is not in here. But I do see something moving around. Looks like red lemurs. Now the sun is shining right behind me, so it's shining literally right on here. So this is right near the front. So a little bit later, when the sun kind of changes, moves a little bit, it won't be directly on this. Alright, we got black vulture. Hi bird. Same thing. Sun right behind me. See more of the black bear habitat. This is additional black bear habitat. There you go. This is the third bear that they've got. Got one of the zoo staff is in here cleaning up. Oh, we got parrots. Hey, pretty bird.
Oh, look, Evie. Parrots.
Just climbing on the side. We got this nice spot right here. Got a
snakes are usually under like
bunny
the rock.
rabbit.
There's like a snake under the rock or something. Nana. The turtles and
Such a cute bunny rabbit.
Snake usually hides under
And you got a turtle
hide under like the rock.
right inside there. So we got rabbit. And there's a difference between a rabbit and a hare. And there's a difference between a turtle
You can't catch a rabbit.
and a tortoise. We got a Kill Bill toucan. Oh my gosh. What a gorgeous bird. So cool. You see the habitat is very, very large for this bird. We got bearded saki. Got multiple in here. Got one hanging out on the rope. And then down on the ground. Alright, cannot get close to this sign, but it's yellow-napped Amazon. You stand right there. This pathway that goes around is blocked off temporarily, doing some maintenance work. And there's another bird in this habitat here. Try to get better views a little bit later. This looks like corn. Pretty sure that's what this is. Another pathway kind of temporarily blocked off. Alright, we got American alligator. Like the alligator habitat. Here is the old alligator. Here we go. Yes, sir. You get to see alligators in my home state of Florida. Alright, we got cheetah. Here is the cheetah habitat. That's nice size habitat. There is the cheetah. Here's the cheetah. We got Asian small clawed otter. So city otter, you got to go up the pathway here. Flowing otter habitat. Yeah, they got a slide. Look at that. There's two otters over here on the rock. Woo! Nice otter yawn. So this is looking through glass, so the glass is a little bit smudged. Hi, sweetie. Kind of looking at me. I was just talking to them. I said, "You guys gonna go for a swim?" And they both slowly got up. Like, oh, let's check the temperature of the water first. Right above the glass, right here, is this mesh. So that's how I was able to talk to them. Oh my gosh, they are so cute. Oh my god, giving each other kisses. Getting some water. Like, oh, another guy with a camera. Alright, we gotta act cute now. I was thanking this one for being cute. I walked a little closer. Looking. Ah, that's so cute. So I was originally supposed to come to the zoo yesterday. However, you could see some damage. They had severe weather here yesterday. So there's a couple places where they've had kind of mudslides. Here we got miniature zebu. And these guys got a fantastically nice large habitat as well. There we go. And there's the other miniature zebu. Enjoying some grass. And miniature horse. Looking around, I see right up here by the barn. There's where the miniature horse is located currently. And right next door to the other cheetah habitat is this other very expensive cheetah habitat with another beautiful cheetah. Hi, sweetie. And cheetahs actually meow and purr like your kitty cat at home. Huh. Very cool cats. Oh, there's a second one right there. Someone else pointed that one out. You see the other one laying in the grass I showed you. But yeah, they got lots of space, which is really, really great to see. Over here is your animal encounter stage. You have some amphitheater style seating. You got Vietnamese potbelly pig. Oh my gosh, so cute. These make great pets because they stay small, incredibly intelligent, incredibly loyal. And if they grow up with a dog, they just think themselves as another dog. Oh, we got pygmy goat. Hi, goaty goat. Hi. So you got multiple holes here, so you can actually feed the goats. They got a vending machine over here.
Especially if you like have something.
So the goats got some stuff to climb on. You get to stick their heads out. Give me some food. Food, give me some. Hi. How you doing? So yeah, you see the vending machine right there. There you go. Yeah, the goats will let you know if they want your attention. Hey, right here. Give me some food. So if you interact with the goats, you do have a hand washing station here. Alright, so from the cheetahs and the goat, potbelly pig, gonna go up this pathway here next. The winding pathway. They got all of the grasses growing. This is bamboo. Oh, alright, we got African spurred tortoise. African spurred tortoise habitat is very, very nice. And apparently the turtle or tortoise is going to be right in there because I don't see him out right now. So I will check back a little bit later. And sharing the habitat with the African spurred tortoise is a leopard tortoise. So yeah, both of them are still inside the evening habitat. So on my rewalk, hopefully it'll be out, or both of them will be out. Next up, we got black-tailed prairie dog. There you go. Prairie dogs do live underground also. They dig burrows. So if they're in here, they are in one of the tunnels, because that's their evening habitat. Door's not open, so not sure if the animals are out yet. Usually if I come to a zoo in the morning, you know, right after they first open, not all the animals are out at the same time. Because zoo staff can't be in every habitat all at once, so they make their way around. And once they get the habitat ready to go, the animals will be let out or given the option to come out. Here we go, red ruff lemur. Couple more red ruff lemurs.
Wow.
Saw the ones before.
It's a lemur.
Got those nice tails sticking out.
There's two lemurs.
And these are the parents of the other two that were in the other habitat.
You know they climb into there?
So you can see they have the little walkway to get into the other habitat. And up above to be let into the other habitat. There we go, yeah. Red ruff lemur.
Oh, looky here, we got a.
And then right across from them is the ringtail lemur. Here's the ringtail lemurs. Yeah, ringtail lemurs are the most well-known types of lemurs, thanks to the Madagascar movies. Some school kids here, and they're all singing "I Like to Move It." So yeah, that they know that's where these are from. King Julian. So I love the ringtail lemurs. The red ruff lemurs are my favorite. Alright, so the zoo does change elevations a bit. Next we're going up on a boardwalk. Brings me up a little bit higher. I've got white-handed gibbon. I love the gibbons also. And they got all sorts of stuff to swing on. Look at that.
He's looking at me.
There's this African savannah. Here we go. Going around the boardwalk. See, for a smaller size zoo, they utilize their land fantastic. It's really refreshing to see larger habitats, especially for a smaller zoo. Some smaller zoos I've been to, they try to cram so much stuff in there. The habitats are not nicely sized like the ones here at Frank Buck Zoo. Oh, we got an ostrich. And it is a female ostrich. You can tell by the brown plumage. I mean, look at the size of this. This is fantastic. Get the camel down below. Yep, one hump camel. A dromedary camel. The camel's got a good sized habitat also. I got spotted donkey. And Arabian camel. Here is the donkey. Very nice. The view of the Arabian camel. Alright, across there you got ostrich. Reticulated giraffe. And you also got Nubian ibex. And there's the ostrich. All the way in the back there. So giraffe is most likely over on that side. So ibex has got to be over there also by the giraffe. A little better view of the spotted donkey. I mean, you got your work cut out for you. And you keep all this grass cut. Yeah, the boardwalk is really nice. Get you a nice above view of all the animals that are in this area. This is nice. Get the animals some water. Oh, now I see two ostriches. Up, I see the giraffe. Looks like the ibex are on the other side there. So I'll get a little closer view in a moment. Alright, so you got this very nice spot here with the covered area right here on the decking by the giraffe. Best part was there's vending machines here, so I was able to get a cold beverage. I'm sure these get utilized a whole lot. Get information about the giraffe. Their population is declining. You can see how tall you are compared to the giraffe. Our giraffes are on the move. I was coming over closer to show you the ostrich, and now the ostrich is on the move. Same thing with the giraffe. It's okay. Here's Nubian ibex. Hey man, what's up? And there's another one right there. So yeah, they're looking for some shade, looks like. Not much shade at the moment. Yeah, the other one's right there. There's a nighttime habitat for the giraffe. You see how tall the door's got to be. This is another little holding pen. Alright, continuing on. Like I said, this zoo is fantastic. Absolutely love the way they utilize their property. See? This goes down nice and gradual. Alright, we got Bennet's wallaby. And there's the wallaby. Oh boy. See the one just hopping around there. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. Yeah, you got the babies in there too. Got startled by one of the other ones, or chased. Oh, and I found a Sakota tortoise, or African spurred tortoise. This one right here looks to be about the same size as my Sakota tortoise at home named Sheldon. I got a good sized backyard that he gets to roam around in. He is currently housed in my front yard that is also fenced in. Keep my animals safe. She's got lots of room there. See, wallabies are hopping around chasing each other. Yeah, so you get to have all this space here. Next up we got a swamp wallaby. It's a swamp wallaby, wow. I don't remember if I've ever seen swamp wallaby before. Bennet's wallaby I see pretty often, but not swamp wallaby. One over there is a lot larger than this one right here. Super cute though. I'm going off the boardwalk onto concrete pathway again. This is a open area. Yeah, so they got more of the bamboo. Bamboo makes a fantastic barrier. Oh, I got Reeves' muntjac. Looks like it's kind of frozen. Yeah, kind of frozen. Just stopped. So cute though. Alright, we got clouded leopard. Alright, clouded leopard habitat. Gonna see if I can see the kitty cat. Oh, there it is right up above. I see that tail hanging down. Look at that tail hanging down. Right above, tail. All the way at the top. I didn't even notice there was two of them up there. Yeah, look at that. It's their backs and their tails hanging down. Got Joffrey's cat. Here's the kitty cat. Another cute meow meow.
Got more cheetahs.
We got a squirrel monkey. Here's squirrel monkey.
See the monkeys? One down there and some up there.
And squirrel monkeys have access to go to both sides of this.
Where did it go?
So they got these two outdoor habitats. And then they have their indoor habitat, which is right in there. See, get to go right through.
Oh, it's like an airport. It's like an airport. I gotta see it.
Alright, so this is normally a Burmese python habitat, but it is temporarily off habitat. So either the animal is being taken care of at the animal clinic, or they're doing renovations to this habitat. Got military macaw. Okay, I can hear the macaw, and again, because of the way the sun is shining, it's shining right on the mesh. Yeah, the bird is like right there, but it makes it very difficult to actually see anything. So I'll come back a little bit later. Alright, we got Patagonian cavy. This is a nice size habitat. Water home right there. Oh, I see all of the Patagonian cavies all in this back corner. Yeah, they're cute too. Got some more bench seating with some shade. Now the Patagonian cavy area is a dead end, so I'm gonna head back this way. See what else I can see. Got ring-tailed coati. Here we go. There's also gonna be a lot of reflection on the glass. Again, the sun is directly behind me. But yeah, you see the other one right there. Really cute animals. You got that raccoon style tail, hence name ring-tailed. We got gem mining. This looks relatively new, this whole area. So if you want to do mining here, you get the mining bags at the gift shop. And these are the different types of gems you can get. Don't expect to get a big hunk of gold, because that's not going to happen. So I came back hoping to get you a better view of the lesser rhea. Alright, we got some lesser rhea and alpaca. See the alpaca? No, I also see capybara in there. Just laying down in the mud. Oh, that's gonna be nice. Hot day. And speaking of hot, you see the alpaca all have their haircuts. Usually alpaca and llamas will get a nice buzz cut to get all of their hair removed. That's to cool them off during hot weather. I believe that's the rhea further in the back. Alright, so this brings me back around to the front of the zoo. Alright, so this concludes my initial walkthrough of the Frank Buck Zoo. I am so amazed the way this place is, the way it's laid out, to utilize their smaller footprint so much better than I've seen larger zoos use their space. Even with their smaller footprint, most of their habitats are fantastic. Nice and spacious, very naturalistic. Like I said, there is a slight elevation change to the zoo property. Not anything drastic, just gradual pathways, elevation changes. Makes it very easy for people with wheelchairs and strollers and wagons to navigate. So I'm gonna rest a little bit, use the facilities, rest some, and then I will do a rewalk of the zoo. There was only a couple animals that I didn't get to see, or maybe not a good enough view, and hopefully I'll get a better luck on my rewalk. Back up here at the flamingos. The two are standing on the one leg. You know, I always wondered if humans' legs bent that way, the way the flamingos are, how would chairs be? Probably very uncomfortable. Alright, back up by the first set of red-ruffed lemurs. This is a side view. So the red-ruffed lemurs have access to both of these habitats right here. And if you can see, but they have the little covered walkway right there. So they can be in both of these. Which is nice, gives them some space. Back at the teddy bears. Hi Black Bear, how you doing? You doing alright? Yeah? So trying to stay cool, man. Just trying to stay cool. And there is the brown colored black bear. I know that sounds strange, but yeah. That's what it is. It's a brown black bear. Here we go. See, when the sun changes a little bit, and when it moves, the sun's not directly behind me anymore. It's kind of above me. Makes it a whole lot easier to see the animals. Hi, vulture. Let me get back at the parrot. Trying to get you a better view for you. Just climbing on the side of the cage the first time I came through. You pretty bird? Are you a pretty bird? Back at the bunny rabbit habitat. Hi bunny! The turtle's out walking around now. Alright. Sure, this is a tortoise. This isn't a turtle. Yeah. Whew. Got the tortoise and the hare. Look at that. You guys gonna race now? Who do you think would win? And one thing I noticed about this tortoise. Oh, look, I'm giving kisses. You guys are friends? That's nice. Anyway, it looks like the middle of the tortoise was squeezed. Almost like it had some sort of obstruction around its shell when it was younger. And that could be the reason why it's here at the zoo. I don't know anything about the history of this particular tortoise, but that's just from observations. Alright, also much better view of the bearded stockies this time. All moving around. Hi! Like, look what I can do! Yay! Oh, moving around now. You guys are fast, aren't you? Look at that playing. Again, really nice sized habitat. All sorts of stuff from the climb on and swing from. Alright, back at the Kill-Bill toucan. All the way in the back now. Back at the cheetah habitat. Got the two laying right by each other now. You might expect them to be running around constantly, but that is not the case. It's like other cat varieties, they sleep a lot of the day. Alright, came back to the otters. Now this is looking through the wire mesh. That's the reason why it looks kind of blurry. It's looking through the glass or plexiglass. The glass is extremely smudged from all the kids' fingerprints. Got the miniature horse. Miniature horsey. Get a lot better view. And kids are pulling all the grass up and feeding it to the miniature pony. Well, the horse is enjoying it. Now there's a difference between a miniature horse and a miniature pony, or a pony. This is a miniature horse. While the sizes might be the same as a miniature pony, their head size is different. It's differently shaped. Miniature horse has a larger head. Another view of the miniature zebu. Yeah, more debris from the rainstorm. It was a severe storm here yesterday. The zoo is working on getting the pathways cleaned up. A couple of the areas I've noticed are blocked off. I don't know if that was because of the rainstorm did damage, you know, like this right here, or if they're closed for routine maintenance. But keep that in mind if you come to any zoo or any attraction after the day after a major weather event. It might not be in its pristine condition. That doesn't mean the zoo isn't doing their best. This is just the aftermath right here. The safety of the animals is the most important. Alright, so going back down, this is right by the cheetahs, back by the goaty goats. Alright, got a much better view of the Vietnamese pot-bellied pig now. You happy, pig? Oh yeah, he's wagging his tail and everything. So happy. Now that's actually to keep bugs away. Alright, it's an African spurred tortoise I saw in another habitat with the wallaby. So, I'm not saying the leopard tortoise. I didn't notice that in another habitat. Hey, wait, I take that back. I think the leopard tortoise was in with the bunny rabbit. Yeah, it looks just like the other tortoise that was in with the bunny rabbit. So disregard what I just said. I saw the leopard tortoise, just not inside this habitat. Not sure what's going on, why it's not in here. Maybe they move them here later in the day. Alright, back at the black-tailed prairie dog habitat. So I am still not seeing them. Their doorway is not open, which leads me to believe that they are not actually inside the habitat. And it's actually really nice to see this zoo has a netting over top of the habitat. That's to keep the animals safe from birds of prey like hawks and eagles, because they'll be able to swoop down and scoop one of these little guys up. So I'm going to call this a no-go. But this is what they look like. They're incredibly cute animals. See, these are the triplets. These are the babies that were born, I think she said late last year. So these are the red ruffed lemur babies. Hi, sweetie. Hi. Yep, it was a litter of 3. And this would be them. You guys are so cute and fluffy. Oh, here's mommy. Hi. I'm not bothering the babies. Yeah, that's mommy. That's the mommy. And those are the babies. Like, mommy, this man's looking at us. This man's looking at us, mommy. And there's one of the other lemurs. Hi! Hi, lemur! Look at the ring-tailed lemurs. Hi, everybody! Back at the white-handed gibbon. Now, see this playground equipment? Stuff like that used to be everywhere when I was a kid. Elementary school, we had one of these. It was in the shape of a rocket, and it was a lot taller. And if we fell from one of those, you hit dirt. Most playgrounds nowadays wouldn't even have something like this, but playgrounds nowadays have a rubbery material on the bottom. I've seen a lot of zoos that use recycled tires that are shredded. Now obviously all the metal is removed from the tires and that's spread around, so it makes a nice cushiony area if a child should fall. Hi! How are you in? Hi. So my generation, Generation X, we were built a little tougher because we didn't have a choice, right? Yeah. All right, so besides vending machines, Frank Buck Zoo does not have food offerings. So if you come here, you should be able to bring in like a packed lunch, you know, picnic lunch. There's all the tables here by the giraffes. Great place to come and have your lunch, or do what I did, eat before you come. But there's the vending machines that I showed you if you get thirsty. Here we go. That's a little better view of the camel right there. And of course the cute spotted donkey. Here we go, giraffes up close now. I don't know if this is mother and child, because the one's obviously younger than the other. Very nice. Yeah, that's cute. I got the silent extinction. There's also supposed to be a helmeted guinea fowl in here somewhere. But just for the sheer size of this habitat, the guinea fowl could be pretty much anywhere. Here you see the one ostrich walking around. So I'll keep an eye out. After relaxing on the deck for a while, when the Nubian ibex came over, found some nice shade. I found a helmeted guinea fowl enjoying the water. There's the other ibex. And just over a little further is one of the ostrich. And then you see giraffe over there enjoying some hay. But the one was just eating just a second ago. Here's the one ostrich. I was trying to catch up to the ostrich because she kept walking so fast. You're fast. You got those long legs. Yeah, you got those long legs. You can tell this is a female ostrich because she has the dull brown feathers, where the male ostrich has black and white feathers. Another view of this very nice Licata tortoise. Hey, hippity hopping around. It's a Bennet's wallaby. Another one hanging out in the shade. From the boardwalk that I'm on, get a fantastic view of the pedagogue and cavy. All three right by each other. And down below you see all three of the llama. Another nice view of the wallaby. Really, really cute. Got to pet one of these before. Really soft and fuzzy. I love the color variations between these different types of wallabies. Just got more of a reddish coloration. So yeah, like I said, I think this is the first time seeing a swamp wallaby, and it's gone. Another look at the Reeves muntjac.
This is
Really super cute.
Grandpa.
Super cute. Came back to the clouded leopard habitat. They're still in the same spot. You see a leg hanging down and the two tails still. So they're kind of cuddled together up there. Nice view of the squirrel monkeys. Oh, did I scare you, baby? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to scare you, sweetie. I didn't mean to scare you, baby. I'm sorry. There you go. I didn't mean to scare you. I'm sorry. Yeah, sometimes my camera scares the animals at first. That's usually why I talk to them in a nice, soothing voice. Let the monkey know that it was safe. I wasn't going to hurt her or him. Oftentimes when I do that, they'll come back over. Alright, back over by the military macaw. I'm not sure if you can be able to see the bird, because even with the sun moving a little bit, the way the cage is situated, the sun's kind of still shining on a lot of it. Llamas up close. Hi, llamas. Hi. Just keeping the grass cut, that's good. That's real good. Back over at ring-tailed coati. The one laying up there. It's nice and comfortable. Alright, so the other animal signs are over here. And wherever pathway is blocked off, because they're still laying concrete, so I'm not able to get any closer to this area. Alright, I saw some of the zoo staff working on cleaning up the grounds, asking if these were llamas and alpacas. These are in fact alpacas. I should have known that. Alpacas are smaller than llamas. Very similar, just size-wise. Just wanted to verify it since I'm not able to show you the actual signs. And they're right up there. The one's kind of behind that big rock. So this is what they actually look like. They are related to the emu and ostrich. Same type of class. I mean, ostrich and emu come from Australia. Rhea are from South America. There's the one. Alright, so I've completed the loop again, back up front. Back up there by the bear. Alright, before I leave, I'm going to go back inside the Frank Buck Trading Post and see about a magnet now. So there's the bags you purchase for the gem mining. An example on what you would get in each type of bag. There's the pricing. So they got a really nice variety of stuff in here. Like I said, only kid-sized hats at the moment. Usually if I'm not able to purchase a hat, I will get a magnet. If for some reason they don't have magnets, I'll see about a postcard or something else that has the zoo's name on it. This is cool, all these little things, little trinkets. Of course, any zoo gift shop is going to have plenty of different plush. And this place has plenty, all different sizes. Got more, and then you have some books about animals. Okay, I did notice either you have a little rack here that has some snacks. It's only good if you remember to grab it. Yeah, see, I do see postcards. And you have some ice cream, shirts, more plush. We got otters and snacks. Ooh, gotta love the snacks. They do have canned beverages up here in the front, and some ice cream. Good on a hot day. This is interesting. They have real ostrich eggs. You can see they are drilled, so all of the stuff inside is drained out. Otherwise, your egg is gonna stink. 30 bucks each. Alright, I found the magnets. These are, looks like they're made out of wood.
Yep. All right, let's put it up
Like this, because it has Frank Buck Zoo on it. These are $9.99. So this is going to be my memento of my visit here. I'm also getting me a chipwich. Alright, I just noticed this right at the front gate. So disregard what I said earlier about bringing a packed lunch in here. They don't allow it. Alright everybody, this is going to wrap up my visit to the Frank Buck Zoo in Gainesville, Texas. This place is fantastic. Absolutely love all the different habitats. Only one animal I didn't get to see, and I think that was meerkats. Everything else was fantastic. I said the layout is very straightforward. Goes to the big circular pathway. So either way you go, either starting to the right first or the left, you're going to see everything. So leave some comments down below what your favorite zoo animal was that I got to see today. They have a fantastic variety of animals for a smaller zoo. The cheetahs, the bears, really, really cool. If this happens to be your first video of mine that you are watching, and you love zoos, I go to zoos, aquariums, theme parks, amusement parks, state and national parks, an occasional roadside attraction. I've been traveling around the United States. I upload new videos every Thursday, 10 a.m. Eastern Time. Thank you guys for watching. Leave some other suggestions, comments, questions. I love hearing from everybody. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time.